here's the end of one brain cell, and here's the beginning of the next. And here's basically the way the brain works. We get input into the brain all the time. Here, almost everybody's listening to this guy talk about the brain, okay? But there's something that's happening in everybody's brain. When it comes into a brain cell, it says, okay, with that input, I think I'm going to cook up this particular neurotransmitter. And it cooks it up, and it loads it up on this brain cell. Then the second thing that happens is an electric spark. We basically work with fluids, tubes, and electricity. Okay? The electric spark in the brain is called a synapse. And when a synapse happens, what it does is it fires across this space whatever neurotransmitter it chose to make. And when this puppy hits the receptor site on the next brain cell, we experience something. We either think something or we feel something. And it goes on to the next and the next, and it all happens real quick. Okay. Inside the brain, in this nucleus accumbens, it happens to make a particular neurotransmitter called dopamine. And when dopamine hits the receptor site, some really important things happen. The first moments you slip out of your biological mother's womb, you just come onto the planet here. They cut the umbilical cord, they tie it up, they sponge off the mucus in the blood, and then hopefully somebody comes along, picks this baby up, brings that baby to their chest, and gives that baby some milk. When that milk touches that baby's lips and inputs into that baby's brain, for whatever reason, through God or nature that's built in there, deep down inside in this nucleus accumbens, it causes it to fire off this drug, dopamine. When dopamine hits the receptor site inside that baby's brain, the baby goes, milk. Yeah, milk. I am interested in this. This has got, yeah. Dopamine hits a receptor site, you go, yeah. Okay. Now, what we used to think that this was about was we used to think that dopamine was about pleasure. Somebody touches your skin real nice, you eat some chocolate ice cream, it fires off some dopamine in your brain, and you go, yeah, I like that. It turns out that this dopamine thing goes much deeper than that, much deeper. See, because if the baby doesn't get milk, the baby dies. You with me here? So what this dopamine thing is saying to this baby is, baby, milk important. Milk important. What dopamine really is it's the what's important filter.